SWEGTA!
So I received a comment from a commenter, I guess, asking me what happened to the beanie swag. Bring back the beanie. So the beanie's back for this video, but only for a limited time. I'm not gonna burn the thing or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of hot outside, so I prefer the cap right now, but for you, the beanie's back, temporarily albeit. There's a new game in the making, one that is set to be released in the first quarter of 2026 called Agefield High, Rock the School. According to IGN, Agefield High, Rock the School wears its bully inspirations very clearly on its Letterman jacket in this early 2000s set American Pie era open-world high school game from developer Refugium Games. Interestingly enough, Refugium Games have put out a couple of games in the past. I believe OneyPlays actually covered one of their games and they didn't think highly of it.
It's not fun, I gotta put explanation down.
So what were they thinking?
Yeah, what were they thinking?
What were you thinking?
This sucks alien ass. Okay, ready?
Yeah. On three.
Pull the trigger!
So it's basically a spiritual successor to Bully, not in the strictest sense, but it takes heavy inspiration from that game. And considering that I'm the Bully guy, I guess, people have been asking me about my opinion on this game, so we're gonna have a look at the trailer now. I'll give my honest thoughts on this. If I like it, I'll let you know. If I don't like it, likewise. Alright, headphones in, let's do this.
You know what's hella whack?
Sum 41, I guess. This is a ripoff of the Hell song. It's kind of funny because one of the earliest memories that I have of Bully is watching a music video of it in 2008 on YouTube. The uploader had taken Sum 41's Fat Lip and layered that over trailer footage of Scholarship Edition.
I don't want to waste my time, become another casualty of society. I'll never fall.
Like, as soon as I hear this riff at the beginning, I'm like, oh yeah, Sum 41. My childhood, I guess. I was never big into that band or anything, it just evokes those memories in my mind.
You know what's hella whack? Leaving school as a loser.
I feel like this voice at the beginning sounds a bit like Kenny from Obscure.
Hey, what the? Where's my bag?
Which is kind of an odd coincidence as well, because that's also a game that takes place in a school.
Yeah, me and Kale have been talking about it for years. About how cool our senior year was gonna be.
Okay, mixing for the voices in this trailer is not great. I'm getting the impression that they hired voice actors to record all of the dialogue at home, basically, using their own microphone setups, because oftentimes when you have these different qualities in voiceover recording, typically that's a result of people using different microphone setups.
Yeah, me and Kale have been talking about it for years. About how cool our senior year was gonna be.
Like, this definitely looks like a Sims 3, or I guess now 4 trailer. It just feels like an expansion pack for The Sims. Like, it totally has that look, especially this officer at the beginning.
We haven't done shit about it, so we made a plan to change that.
This is our time, our chance, so we're gonna rock it!
Okay, the lip sync is atrocious. I don't know why they would put that in the trailer. It's obviously unfinished, or at least I hope it's unfinished. Good God, if this is actually what it's gonna look like when you pay full price for this game, then no. Just no. See, I want to be nice, because I get it. Like, okay, you're a fledgling studio that doesn't have a ton of experience under your belt, and you're trying this different approach to kind of like appeal to different crowds. You know, you've done horror games, and now you're doing something that's very akin, or at least reminiscent of Bully. And I'm cool with that. You know, bless your precious little hearts. But when you put out the first trailer, like the first taste of what this game is gonna be like, you have to make a positive impression. And having the characters be animated like this is not good at all.
This is our time, our chance, so we're gonna rock it!
Okay, walking.
To class.
Oh my god, it's Sarah Palin. Nobody's gonna remember this, but there was like an interview she did where they asked her like, okay, well, what newspapers do you read? And she's like, Fox News Today?
Welcome to class, boys and girls.
I understand the trope of the seductive teacher, but at the same time, it's kind of creepy. It's just wrong on so many levels. I wonder if her Sarah Palin-esque appearance was intentional, or if it's just happenstance. Now that I think about it, Sarah Palin is one of the least attractive people on planet Earth, so probably not. You have English class, and you have to guess the words, so it's basically like a English class from Bully ripoff. You then have this music minigame. From the looks of it, is either taking place outside a class, maybe in a dorm room or something, or actually in class. You're just sitting in the corner of a classroom jamming on the guitar.
I haven't seen you before. New here in Agefield, mister?
We also get some shots of the town, and just like the academy, you have these characters in the background just standing around talking and not really doing anything of note. Something that Bully did that I haven't seen this game demonstrate at all is that you would have NPCs engaging in various activities. You could come across preps tossing a frisbee back and forth, dog owners taking their dogs for walks. You had students running around playing pranks on each other, like throwing stink bombs at other students. You had greasers and townies vandalizing public property, spray tagging walls. You had homeless people pissing in alleyways. You had cops patrolling the streets. Couples making out and holding hands as they walk across town. There were so many little NPC details that added life to the environment. Even when you had something as mundane and simple as people just standing around talking to each other, the dialogue is what made that fun. You would have characters asking each other absurd questions, and then because of the randomized replies, sometimes that would even make it funnier. At one point, I heard Damon talking to Louise, and Damon asked him, "You ever fought a gorilla?" To which Louise replied, "Of course I have, hasn't everyone?" It's funny, it's silly, it's clever, it's charming, it's creative. It's like something that actually adds vibe to the game in a fun way. Maybe this game does that. Probably not, given the quality that I've seen thus far, but who knows?
I haven't seen you before. New here in Agefield, mister?
So I guess this is our Pete Kowalski, Mike's Bike Shop. Oh, maybe he's an adult. Yeah, he's got like a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't know, I can't tell the age of these characters at a first glance. I have to like go back and focus on them and be like, oh yeah, let me discern the age of this vaguely aged character.
Just call me Sam.
With good grades.
Call you what? Salmon?
Just call me Sam.
With good.
Is it Salmon? Is he actually calling himself that? Well, hold on, let me put it on the subtitles.
Just call me Sam.
Sam. Oh, what is it? There's like an extra syllable at the end. What is that?
Just call me Sam.
With good grades.
I swear to God, am I going insane? It sounds like he's saying salmon.
With good grades and behavior, you'll have a chance to go to a college and work a safe job just like me.
I have a 3-step.
And eventually, if you're lucky, you'll be able to actually emote like a human being.
I have a 3-step plan. Kick the jock's ass. Ugh.
Hold on. He's using this piece of bread as a walkie-talkie. What is up with that?
Kick the jock's ass.
By confiscating their communicative bread.
Throw a massive party.
Okay. This is a massive party. I mean, I guess there are quite a few people there, but they're just kind of standing around not doing anything.
Get the girl.
Wait, hold on, wait. What is that?
Get the girl.
No. Now, me personally, I lost my virginity at 16, so I guess it's not really unrealistic, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to see that. If I'm paying for a video game, I don't want you to, like, have silhouettes of these characters blowing each other. So please don't do that. Thank you.
Get the girl and rock the prom.
What does that even mean? What do you mean rock the prom? What are you gonna do? And also, it's rock the school last time I checked. And who's this girl? What girl? You're specifying the girls. I'm assuming there's like a goal in mind. Are you both gonna take her to the prom? Are you both gonna rock the prom with her? Whatever that entails. Like, there's so many questions. I guess I'll have to play this game. I'm not gonna pay for it though. I'll have somebody else do that.
Listen to your teachers. That party was off the chain.
That's his car!
No, that's an ass. So I guess part of this game entails taking creep shots of female students, which I wish I could pass judgment on that, but to be fair, that is the thing you did in Bully.
That's his car! Let's tag it!
Pervert. Haha, we got him now, yeah. So maybe that's a plot point. Maybe at some point in the game, you take a creep shot of one of the popular chicks, and then in revenge, they write pervert on your car.
Let's tag it!
Booyah!
What the hell was that? Booyah? Cowabunga! I feel like if I got into a fight with a person and they started saying booyah as they were hitting me, I'd be afraid. I would just be like, oh my god, this person's insane. They're gonna gouge my eyeballs out. I gotta get out of here.
Booyah! Hey, stop! Today is the day.
I want to become an artist after school, but my father doesn't like the idea.
And again, the audio mixing on this dialogue is way off. What do I do with that snippet of dialogue? It doesn't give me any kind of impression. You know, when you had the Bully trailer, you had all kinds of different snippets thrown in, but they all served a purpose. They were all added to the trailer to give a sense of chaos or, you know, social disarray in the game. For instance, let's have a look at the first trailer for Bully.
Here we are, boy, Bullworth Academy.
Basic setup. You see the academy, they drop you off.
Hopkins, you're quite the nastiest little boy I have ever encountered.
Okay, I'm frightened, and I've got a weak bladder.
You see all this stuff? It's chaotic, it's wild, it's rambunctious, it's rebellious. It's like, okay, I kind of get the feeling of the game now. I get the vibe, I get the overall storyline. Your family drops you off at this academy, and it's complete mayhem from there.
You can clean my shoes.
This school is filled with wild beasts.
You want me to steal your stuff back?
Okay, so visually, a lot of different things. You have the mascot dancing, which is weird and kind of silly. And then at the same time, you have these serious scenes where somebody tells somebody else, you can clean my shoes. All of this paints a picture of what the game is gonna be like. By using music, visuals, and dialogue, you can convey that to the person watching the trailer. That's kind of the point of the whole thing. The problem that I have with this Agefield High trailer is that it doesn't communicate anything to me. It's more about capturing a vibe. You know, just like the description says, it's heavily inspired by Bully, and that's fine. I don't mind that. I actually kind of am excited about seeing more games do that, but the problem is you're not bringing anything to the table that I can actually latch onto and be like, oh, okay, that's like the basis for everything happening here. Here's what the protagonist will be getting up to throughout the storyline. Here are a few tastes of what the missions have to offer. This is just the impression the trailer is giving me, so it seems to me like you decide to take some creep shots of female students. People, rightfully so, get pissed with you over that. And then I guess the plan is we're gonna take the girl to the prom and rock the prom. Who is this girl? What does rock the prom mean? What do you actually have in mind? It doesn't tell me anything. And in fact, it seems like the school was in pretty good harmony before you decided to be a pervert. Is this the girl in question? I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Let's focus on the plan. We can't miss our chance.
What is the plan?
So, in, dude?
Excuse me? I can't hear that. Your bland and I would assume royalty-free pop-punk is blaring so loudly that I can't even tell what the characters are saying half the time. Wishlist on Steam, coming early 2026. Well, I'll play it. Fine, I'll do that. I'll report back to my audience, letting them know what's up. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if it's actually a good game, I'll be honest about that. I'm not loyal to Bully in the most literal and blind sense. If there is another game that takes place in a school that has a similar theme and tackles similar topics, and it does so well, then I'll be honest about that and give it fair praise. I'm just wondering, what is it that this game brings to the table? What is it that you as a studio have done that is unique from, say, Bully? Or even better than Bully, possibly. What is the appeal of this game specifically? What are you aiming to do that other games don't? The animations look bad. I don't really know anything about the plot. The main character, Sam, or Salmon, why is he doing what he's doing? You know, because with Jimmy Hopkins, you have this kid who gets dropped off at the worst academy in the entire country, and to survive, he has to stand up against these bullies, and as he does so, he realizes, hey, I can actually kind of climb the social hierarchy by doing this, thus hopefully bring order to the school and stop some kids from picking on other kids. It goes from self-preservation to aiming for a grander goal, and hopefully helping others in the process and building bridges and loyalty. There are instances in Bully where somebody wants to attack Jimmy and fight him, where he actually tries to defuse the situation by talking to them. Something tells me this game doesn't even bother trying that, because it seems to me like this game is way more about just capturing the overall vibe of Bully and I guess capitalizing on it. I would not mind that if the game had actual creativity and ideas behind it and was delivered in a competent way. I have not seen anything that would lead me to believe that the game even bothers aiming for any of those things. Well, there you have it. My opinion on Agefield High, or at least the trailer of it. It's weird because, like, I expected almost nothing, and yet I feel disappointed. Huh. Looking at the like to dislike ratio on this video, it seems like most people are willing to give this game a fair chance. So am I. Again, I'm not totally dismissing this game just yet, but I am skeptical, I'll say that. And by the way, Refugium Games, if I can interview anyone involved in this game, that'd be cool. But if not, I get it. It's fine. I wish you the best of luck with your impending Sum 41 lawsuit. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy. Peace. I want to give a thank you to my channel members for supporting my videos. Ben Struble, Jake Johnson, Yippee, Green X, Riley Who, Wardog1220, Zarpies, Volts, Barty X Official, Double X2, Andre, Majin151, Nerds Need Love 2, Super Wired Cat, Rally Bake 24, Cartel 14, Benji Briggs, Adam Lesnar, Sean McCabe, and Jamcast. If any of you watching want to have your names read at the end of my videos and get access to some additional membership perks, then please consider becoming a channel member. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace.